Right then, lads, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy, and we are back again with another transfer update. There are two transfer updates today following each other, and the reason is we are very close to the deadline day, transfer deadline day. So you expect a lot of stories flying in here and there from all angles. I've seen Bissouma somewhere. Arsenal apparently, are being suggested to go for a late Juventus Bissouma deadline day U-turn. I'm gonna react to that. I'm gonna give you my thoughts and give you more information around that. Kieran Trippier, there is a big boost when it comes to Hector Bellerin and Kieran Trippier. It looks like Arsenal are in a poor position to get Kieran Trippier, despite the fact that Atletico Madrid are still holding out for a £34 million deal. So a lot has to be said. Granit Xhaka and Alexander Lacazette have been both linked to Juventus. However, it looks like Juve are more interested in getting in Alexander Lacazette as a replacement to Cristiano Ronaldo, who could actually move to Manchester City or Manchester United. Every transfer that happens affects Arsenal. I'm just sick of it. But anyway, I'm always interested in transfers. I do love transfers because they have that kind of beautiful feelings, it's just like match days. They do have that kind of beautiful feeling, and that's why I do actually love them. Let's get the party started. Do smash a like on the video if you're kind enough. Our like target is 350 likes for this video, so make sure we can actually hit that target. Do subscribe to the channel as well if you feel like the content is useful as an Arsenal fan to you. It is useful to me, and tell you what, if I could subscribe 100 million times, I could subscribe to my channel, but I can only subscribe once, and I've done that. Please do subscribe and smash the like button just once. It's free of charge and it's just so kind. Right, let's get the party started, and I'll start it with Alexander Lacazette to Juve. Now, both Xhaka and Alexander Lacazette have been linked to a move to Juventus. Now, the Xhaka one doesn't make sense because we have already said that Xhaka is a national player until at least another 3 years to come, until 2023 or 2024. So it doesn't make sense to link Xhaka to Juventus, especially at the time when Juve have signed in Manuel Locatelli from Sassuolo. It really doesn't make a lot of sense for me when they link Xhaka to Juve. But I think the legit story is that Juventus are actually interested in taking Alexander Lacazette from Arsenal to replace Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, if you do not know, which I know you know, Manchester City is on the verge of agreeing terms with Cristiano Ronaldo. However, Manchester United is also very keen to bring back Cristiano Ronaldo to the Premier League. What is happening at the moment is funny and very interesting, because what is happening is that City want Ronaldo as a striker. Manchester United are trying to block Ronaldo from going to Manchester City because he is a United legend. Okay, all that we know. Why is Arsenal in this mess? Why are we in the Cristiano Ronaldo mud? Now, the reason as to why the madness actually involves us is Juve are looking for a potential replacement. They're looking at Moise Kean, Everton. They're also looking at Alexander Lacazette. Obviously, they know Alexander Lacazette's contract expires, expires next summer. So they want to take advantage of that. Probably pay a few pennies, pay a few coins for Alexander Lacazette, and take him away to Italy. Now, this one is a very difficult one. In my opinion, I've always said it. If someone gives us a decent amount of money for Alexander Lacazette, I'll definitely sell him. Last year in his contract, it's never gonna renew it. This is the last time, and this could be the last chance we get anything small out of Alexander Lacazette. But looking at that performance against West Brom when he came on, I just feel like I want to keep him for another season. I want to keep him for some 6 or 12 months, and then I would rather let him go on a free in the next summer. Because my problem with Arsenal is if you let Lacazette go, we might not actually get in a potential replacement. Time is running out. Time is absolutely running out, and Arsenal might not gather enough time to get in a replacement for Alexander Lacazette. So the story is there. I would rather keep him. Look, this is crazy. I said I would sell him, but now I'm changing my mind. I would keep him for the season. I would keep him for the season, and then definitely see what happens in the summer, whether we can actually keep him or let him go on actually a free. Still talking about strikers, with Lacazette now linked to Juve and Edin Ketia linked to Crystal Palace, Arsenal have been linked with Luka Jovic. Now, I talked about Luka Jovic in the morning, and I said Arsenal could be in for another potentially interesting deal, and that is the one for Luka Jovic. He went to Real Madrid, things never worked out. I still believe he's a good striker. I still believe he can do it. He can take us to the level we want. I think he's a decent and world-class striker. He has the potential. He has not actually shown it on a big stage. Real Madrid, things never worked out, but you never know. I think things can work out if we sign in Luka Jovic. What do you think? Do you think things will work out for us if we get in Luka Jovic, or you think fuck off, don't get Luka Jovic, let things stay the way they are? I'd love to get your thoughts on that as well. Now, speaking about drama, madness, there is this one of the Bissouma deal. Now, reports are claiming that Arsenal are apparently thinking about going for Bissouma on a deadline day. On the deadline day, Arsenal could be thinking about going for the signature of Bissouma. 30 million, and that is the deal. It's always, it has always been available. He's always been available. He's always been that kind of player that, that kind of deal that we can do. Whether at the beginning of the summer or at the end of the summer, it was ours to do. The player wants to join Arsenal. He wants a move. Brighton, I don't think they want to sell. They have already brought in Enoch Mwepu, and their midfield looks to be a little bit stable. Wait a minute. Have Brighton won 2 out of 2 of their games, opening the season? I need to check that. But look, if they have, then they're not just going to let their players go just like that. So they will need, they'll have to put in, they'll have to put up some kind of, resistance. I don't think they'll let Bissouma go without a fight. But I know this one is a deal that Arsenal only failed to do because we refused to and never wanted. If we wanted Bissouma, we could have done the deal. Absolutely, there is no question about that. We could have done that one. So deadline day, could we go for it? I don't believe the story. I think the Housham Owa deal is more open than the Bissouma deal. Why would we go for Bissouma over Awa? I don't know. Absolutely doesn't make a lot of sense for me. Absolutely, it doesn't make a lot of sense for me. Now, away from Bissouma, there is another one around Kieran Trippier. Now, Atletico Madrid initially believed that they do not want to sell, and anything below 35 million pounds, the release clause actually, which is 34 million pounds, anything below that is not acceptable. However, it looks like Atletico Madrid are likely to soften their stance. They're likely to soften their position on selling Kieran Trippier. And what they're looking at now is, if they can get in a good replacement, they will sell Kieran Trippier. It won't be a swap deal. It looks like it will be Arsenal paying cash for Kieran Trippier. Will we pay the money for Kieran Trippier? That is the big question, and I would love myself to see Arsenal mature up, get Kieran Trippier and a midfielder on deadline day. That will be absolutely massive. Mikel Arteta said we still have a lot of work to do, so probably let's give the lads time. My name is Cossy. I'm coming back with a press conference reaction from Mikel Arteta against Mikel Arteta, Arsenal, Manchester City. I'm coming back with a predicted 11, Arsenal versus Manchester City, and obviously we will talk about the preview, Arsenal Manchester City today. All that and more coming up. I need to get in a Manchester City fan, like I promised you, but if I can't do it today, then I'll do it tomorrow. But I promise, hook or crook, I will get a Manchester City fan and we will discuss this and more. Why not give me a like? Why not subscribe to the channel? And why not say, Cossy, get off this show. We'll speak to you in the next one. Right then, I'll leave the show.